जगत हो, राजनीति हो या क्षेत्र हो व्यापार, जुर्म फरेब की हर गली से गुजरे जो कह के खबरदार, झूठ का पर्दाफाश करेगा सच का पहरेदार। हर तरह की खबरें लेकर पेश है मुंबई रफ्तार। नमस्कार, मैं हूं सैयद शादना और आप देख रहे हैं मुंबई रफ्तार न्यूज।
I guess this is possible because of the team that Squat has. It's not just IT, but it's also the knowledge about wellness. I would never say fitness. I would always say wellness and preventive wellnesses, because that's what we are all aiming for, to stay wealthy when it comes to our health through our life. Squat is that community. Of course, it's tech, but it's also got that human touch to it, where you can reach out, you can understand fitness and reach out to mentors whom you can train with, take advice from, and a community that is constantly encouraging the other. My journey in fitness probably began when I was born, but the way I see it today, was also responsible for the Biggest Loser, where I saw people's lives being transformed. Even today, the world's #1 biggest loser is an Indian, and Sandeep was a part of that. Then I did another show with fitness. So squats is like an extension. This is something that I always wanted to do, I dreamt of doing in my life, but I never wanted to be attached to an app that I did, because it's not about my fans, it's about knowledge. And here is a company that has got tremendous knowledge when it comes to wellness and fitness, something that I can learn from. So it's great being a part of Squats as a partner, as a mentor, and in any way that I can help transform lives. Like JC said, 72 million people suffering with diabetes. You've got a whole lot. I think probably India is the largest when it comes to obesity now. So a great opportunity people to come on and change their lives.
You know what? The bigger picture.
I think that's what India was all about. Ayurveda, Ayurveda, Kalaripayat, Malcolm, Yoga. This is what we at one time gave the world, and then slowly the West took it from us and packaged it and gave it back to us. So I think here is a time where we will tell the world now, this is, health belongs here, whether it's naturopathy and natural healing through food, or whether it's spice healing, whether it's a wonder medicine called, whether it's coconut oil, or whether any of the products that are going out from here, they're wonder foods. And Squats is also going to impart that knowledge to the world, to the Western world, saying health and wellness and mental and physical is very much here.
You are like the encyclopedia, the Bible for healthy living, fitness. At 58, you're far more fitter than all the young bachas around. Give it up for Mr. Sunil Shetty, ladies and gentlemen. 58, and mind you, he doesn't even hide his age like most people around, because he's proud of the way he lives his life. When you see the Squats app, you're very, very particular about who you associate with, especially not only when it's films, but it's also about fitness and healthy living. You are very, very particular. No one can just get you like this to associate with themselves on this. One thing that made you feel this is a brand that I want to be associated with.
Envious of the fact that in just about less than 3 years, they've transformed 70,000 people. That's a hell of a lot of people. If you can influence one person in your life and help them transform to be a fitter human being, to be a better human being. I mean, all three of them who came here, they look so beautiful. And I guess it's because of the confidence that they have in themselves. Mentally, they have changed. Mentally, they've decided that we want to be fit and we want to influence people. So they've not only helped themselves, but have helped the community around them. Her son, I mean, he must be inspired and he must be saying, my mama's strongest. This is exactly what you want children to do. His transformation for having, consumed the maximum amount of beers in one night to saying, I don't want. See, you see food. And you should never see food and say, oh, I can't have it. You have to be mentally strong enough to say, I don't want it. That is when you've achieved and you're beginning to see the change. I see food and I never think, I can't have it. No, I don't want it. So these are the few things that simple things that a man and a woman need to understand. And I think that's the beauty of Squat. Tech, numero uno. There's nobody touched them when it comes to the tech platform. Every time I've discussed something with JC and Sunil and I've said, I think this is what we need to do. And they've said, sir, absolutely possible. Which means we're reaching out to so many more people. Today, India is tech savvy. Every person has a phone in your hand. Half of you there must be wondering, मैं जिम जाऊँ, कहाँ से शुरुआत करूँ, खाने से शुरुआत करूँ, जिम में लोग क्या बोलेंगे, ये उम्र में बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं, ये उम्र में तुम क्यों जिम जाता है यार, ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. पॉसिबल उनके लिए नहीं है, वो उनकी खामियां आपको बता रहे, हमारी खामियां नहीं. मुझे जब जिम लगता है तो मुझे लगता है कि सब उखाड़ लूंगा, आज भी उखाड़ लूंगा. So Squats has all that and more on that platform. I would have never got involved in something because I think this is the best gift you can give anybody in your life, a healthy lifestyle, whether it's your children, whether it's your friends or anybody. A lot of people tell me, तू पकाता बहुत है फिटनेस के बारे में. जब बीमार गिरते हो तब आपको लगेगा कि शिट यार ये बीमारी हुई क्यों. तो स्क्वाट्स इज दैट आंसर कि बीमारी नहीं होगी. बॉडी बिल्डिंग का सेशन मत समझना है इसको, जिसको जो समझना है समझ लीजिए, लेकिन ये बाएं हाथ का खेल है आपका. तो गेटिंग ऑन टू स्क्वाट्स will empower you to take control of your own life. It will empower so many more people like them to come as coaches. I mean, what they've learned is probably I'd want to learn more from them than somebody who's been educated in the field of fitness for 100 years. Because they've seen that pain, they've gone through that pain, they're mentally, physically strong today. It's their lifestyle. It's not, I think they're among the ones where if I have a bad day, if I have a good day, I go to the gym. If I have a bad day, I make sure I go to the gym. Because that's the day I want to overcome, and it's only fitness and health and wellness that helps me. My father suffered from paralysis and he was in bed for 3 years. I know how difficult it gets to someone who was so active and couldn't get out. So you see that pain, and I see it in everybody that I see. I feel, नहीं यार, अगर फिट होते ना, हेल्दी रहते तो बहुत फर्क पड़ता. तो I think that's what Squats is going to give not only the country but the world, and don't even talk about the kind of people it can reach and the knowledge that it has.
मुंबई रफ्तार न्यूज़ की खबरें पसंद आने पर हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और लाइक करें.